Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
The sister wives Janelle Brown talks about her new family and how she feels about Robyn and Kody. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is moving on from her past and has created a new network of support. In 1993, she wed Kody Brown, but the two parted ways in 2022. Janelle concentrated on her personal objectives after the divorce, such as getting a new job in agriculture and spending more time with her kids. Janelle started a self-discovery journey and resolved to put any bad experiences in her past behind her in Sister Wives Season 19. It was tragically in March 2024 that she lost her son, Garrison Brown. During the 19th season of Sister Wives, Janelle experienced intense emotions. In addition to grieving the loss of her son, she and Kody disagreed about the Coyote Pass property. She even considered taking Kody to court with Meri Brown. In contrast to prior seasons, Janelle was honest about her feelings and didn't mince words while criticizing unfair treatment and sharing her opinions about Robyn Brown and Kody. In order to regain her identity as a strong, self-reliant mother, Janelle had separated from Kody by the end of the season and made plans to live a happy life on her own terms. Janelle doesn't get along with Robyn and Kody. Janelle made a consistent effort over the years to keep her connection with Kody and Robyn cordial and to give them the benefit of the doubt. But in Sister Wives Season 19, she finally realized how she really felt and publicly admitted that she no longer wanted a relationship with them. "I really just don't like them," Janelle stated bluntly during Sister Wives Season 19 Tell All with Suki Krishnan, highlighting her lack of desire in being friends with either of them. She genuinely dislikes Kody and Robyn, which is why she has chosen to keep her distance from them. Janelle was asked by Suki whether she had any other explanation for not wanting to be friends with Robyn and Kody. She inquired, "What is it about them that you don't like?" Janelle said that she would avoid interacting with Kody and Robyn primarily because she didn't want to be in their company. "I don't like them in that setting," she continued, making it apparent that she didn't like them. Many Sister Wives fans responded favorably to Janelle's statement on social media, praising her for being direct rather than kind. In North Carolina, Janelle has a new family. Janelle prioritizes her family and friends, along with her new aims and aspirations, in 2025. She frequently thanks her loved ones on social media by posting information about her new chapter. Janelle recently shared some photos of herself and her friends talking about her birthday vacation. She said, "When you have friends who show up to a birthday trip, last month, ready to bring the laughs." For choosing to spend their valuable time with her, Janelle thanked her new and old friends. Janelle presently resides in North Carolina. She loves spending time with her daughter, Madison Brush, and lives close by. On Madison's birthday a few months ago, Janelle praised her as the best wife, mom, daughter, and business partner. She said she was excited to start their new farm business, Tata Farms, which they started in 2024. Over the last 6 months, Janelle has built her business with the help of her daughter and son-in-law, Caleb Brush. She can remain near her loved ones in North Carolina thanks to this new venture, which gives her a fresh sense of direction and community. Janelle remembers her friends. She actively seeks to return the favors she has received throughout difficult times, eager to embrace her newfound independence. During her personal trip to Flagstaff, Arizona, in April 2025, Janelle took advantage of the chance to catch up with her old acquaintances. She posted photos of her happy reunion on social media, capturing moments of laughter with her pals Christina and Angela. "Contemplating tonight how amazing it is to have friends, a reflection on the value of friendships," was written by Janelle. She thought back to the days when she worked a full-time job and had a child, and her only friends were her family and co-workers. These same friends have grown to become important and valued parts of her life. As she described her experiences in Flagstaff, Janelle said she had the time of her life. She gushed about the fun time spent with delectable cuisine and a couple rounds of a very silly game that had everyone in laughter as she concluded her article. Janelle and her female friends are at peace. Since sincerity is important to her, she has decided not to hang out with Kody and Robyn. She looks for friendships with people who make her life happier and more peaceful. Janelle just went to North Carolina for a quiet get-together with her friends. She was clearly sincerely delighted to be surrounded by individuals who made her life happier. Janelle seemed comfortable and confident with her pals in the pictures that her friend April Raines shared, demonstrating the genuine bond and happiness she experiences in their company. Janelle's decision to remove herself from harmful relationships is the right one. It makes sense that she doesn't want to be friends with Kody and Robyn as she no longer wants to keep up a tight relationship with them. Janelle is now concentrating on her old connections and new friends. She worries about her sons and children as well as the rest of her family. When it comes to those that don't care about her, Janelle doesn't want to be vulnerable. The Sister Wives star wants to be in relationships with people who have supported her in the past and are still there now. The Browns have always struggled with money. From their early days in Utah to the family's relocation to Las Vegas and later Flagstaff, financial instability followed them. Buying 4 separate homes in Vegas, managing a growing brood of children, paying for private school and college, and relocating multiple times left them strapped. But things took a more severe turn after Christine left the marriage in 2021 and sold her Coyote Pass share back to Kody for only $10. Janelle's financial disputes with Kody became more vocal, and Meri, already emotionally estranged from Kody, seemed to be on the verge of her own exit. Kody and Robyn were left essentially alone, emotionally, relationally, and financially. And that's when the real crisis began. Robyn and Kody's lifestyle was unsustainable. Once Kody became fully monogamous with Robyn, despite never formally saying so in earlier seasons, it was clear that their household would take priority. Robyn's large home in Flagstaff cost nearly $900,000. Kody often stayed there exclusively, which meant the mortgage, maintenance, and utility bills stacked up without the shared income from other wives. Add to that Robyn's online retail venture, My Sister Wife's Closet, flopping and remaining inactive, and it became increasingly clear that they were living beyond their means. Meri, on the other hand, was building something more independent. With her LuLaRoe business, bed and breakfast in Parowan, and social media influence, she had become financially stable. She had also emotionally distanced herself from Kody. Why Kody and Robyn turned to Meri. In a twist no one saw coming, Kody and Robyn allegedly turned to Meri for help. According to a production insider who spoke anonymously to In Touch Weekly, the couple approached Meri in late spring 2025 to ask for financial support. Sources say they were in danger of defaulting on their Flagstaff home mortgage and were considering selling, but needed an urgent cash infusion to pay off overdue property taxes and other debts first. With Janelle fully moved on and living in North Carolina, and Christine thriving with David Woolley in Utah, Meri was their only potential option. But their request didn't come with an apology or an olive branch, just desperation. Meri said no, and why that matters. For over a decade, Meri was the wife who often gave without receiving. She endured years of emotional neglect from Kody. She was publicly shamed during the catfishing scandal. Robyn, whom Meri helped bring into the family, slowly became Kody's favorite, leaving Meri out in the cold. So when Kody and Robyn came asking for money, viewers wanted to know, would she cave, as she had in the past? Would she extend a hand to the man who had emotionally abandoned her and the woman who replaced her? Meri's answer was reportedly firm, no. In a rare social media post days after the supposed request, Meri wrote, "Sometimes you have to walk away from what's draining you, even if it once felt like home. Growth means you no longer give energy to what broke you." Fans quickly speculated that this was about Kody and Robyn. Her refusal wasn't petty, it was self-protective. For the first time, she had drawn a boundary Kody couldn't cross. Kody's reaction, another blow to his ego. Kody has never dealt well with rejection. Throughout Sister Wives, he often responded to his wife's resistance with anger, manipulation, or emotional withdrawal. Meri's refusal to help financially struck at his pride. According to a leaked production note, Kody was furious after Meri declined to assist, allegedly saying, "I've supported her for years. I brought her into this family. She owes me." But the reality is that Meri doesn't owe Kody anything anymore. She stayed in the family longer than Christine or Janelle and received the least love in return. Her debt was more than repaid through loyalty. Robyn, on the other hand, was reportedly devastated. Sources close to the show said she cried and expressed feeling betrayed by Meri. But what was really betrayed was the illusion that Robyn and Kody were still in control of the Brown family narrative. Robyn's role in the financial collapse. While Kody takes a fair share of the blame, many viewers point fingers at Robyn too. She encouraged Kody to buy a large home they could barely afford. She was less interested in downsizing or moving to a smaller, manageable property. Fans recall that during season 18, Robyn refused to consider living in an RV or even a modest rental while Kody and Janelle argued over living conditions. Robyn was insistent on comfort and permanence, even as the rest of the family was falling apart. She also didn't work a traditional job, nor did she attempt to revive her business during times of financial strain. Now, with income from the show uncertain and multiple family properties sold, Robyn may be facing the consequences of putting all her eggs in the Kody basket. Meri's strength and growth. Meri's refusal to help didn't come from a place of revenge, it came from wisdom. Her journey over the past 5 seasons has been one of resilience. After years of being sidelined and emotionally rejected, Meri began focusing on her own healing and independence. She traveled more, rebranded her business, became active in self-growth programs, and spent more time at her B&B. Her social media presence became more reflective and empowering. She also began speaking publicly about her worth, self-love, and the importance of boundaries. Saying no to Kody and Robyn may have been painful, but it was a culmination of years of personal growth. Fans react. Finally, Meri said no. The Sister Wives fandom exploded with support for Meri. On Reddit, Twitter, X, and Instagram, fans shared praise and solidarity. Some popular comments included: Meri carried this family on her back for years. Good for her for saying no. Kody treated her like a disposable object and now wants her money? LOL. This is the Meri we've been waiting for. Strong, independent, and done. Fan pages even began trending with hashtags like #TeamMeri and #MeriDeservesBetter. Even longtime critics of Meri softened their views. Her ability to stand up to the man who once controlled the emotional dynamics of the family was seen as her redemption arc. What this means for the future of Sister Wives. With Kody and Robyn now reportedly in crisis mode, and Meri, Janelle, and Christine thriving in their respective lives, many are wondering what's next for Sister Wives. Rumors are swirling that season 20 will show the aftermath of the Coyote Pass sale, Kody and Robyn downsizing, and Meri further detaching from the Brown family. Producers have allegedly been courting Meri for a spin-off focused on her B&B, travels, and empowerment journey. And while Meri has been tight-lipped, she hasn't denied the possibility. Meanwhile, Kody and Robyn may have to confront a harsh truth: the women they once controlled financially and emotionally are no longer interested in saving them. Conclusion. The moment Kody and Robyn asked Meri for help, and she said no, marked a symbolic turning point in the Sister Wives saga. It was more than a financial decision. It was a power shift. For over a decade, Meri gave Kody the benefit of the doubt, the support he didn't deserve, and the forgiveness he didn't earn. But when she finally had something he wanted, money, security, and stability, she chose herself. That choice doesn't make her cold. It makes her courageous. Kody and Robyn's financial downfall is the consequence of years of selfishness, favoritism, and denial. And Meri's refusal to clean up their mess isn't just a rejection, it's a declaration. Janelle Brown's story with Kody Brown began in 1993. As the second wife in a plural marriage that was once rooted in faith and cooperation, Janelle played the role of the practical, level-headed partner. She focused on finances, the children's education, and building a life for the sprawling Brown family. But that foundation began to crack years ago, and by 2022, their spiritual marriage ended. It wasn't a sudden breakup. The decline had been playing out slowly over the years, on camera and off. While Christine Brown was the first to leave in 2021, Janelle's separation from Kody felt different. Less fiery, but more tragic. She'd held on longer. She'd believed in the dream. But in Sister Wives season 18, it became clear, Janelle no longer recognized the man she married. The emotional distance between them became unbearable. The COVID-19 pandemic amplified the fissures in the family. Kody's authoritarian approach to safety protocols and favoritism toward Robyn created resentment among the other wives. Janelle, fiercely independent and logical, clashed with Kody repeatedly. Their disagreements, especially about parenting,